Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bricktorious Live. I am Boone Langston. Welcome back to Boone Builds. We are back for another wonderful Bricktorious Live this evening. First of all, I must introduce my co-hosts. He's probably my most frequent co-host here. You know him as Bricks O'Brien. It's Brian Saviano. And my newest co-host, bringing him back from his Spotlight Week just a couple weeks ago, it's Rick Brickham from Brickham's Den. And our featured guest tonight, she's incredible, she's hilarious. It's Emilee from the TRÄ Company. And now we dance to the song.
Welcome to Bricktorious. Chatting with all four of us.
There's four of us.
Welcome to Bricktorious. It's gonna be uproarious. Welcome to Bricktorious.
All right.
Yeah.
We've got in the live chat a lot of our friends here: Brett Hooper, Cody Otley, Jake Sadovich, Dave Morgan. The Brick Cove is here. Brickman Mosaics Art. See you later. 36 Bricks. Brick Jedi. Joseph Zawada. Sal Shine. Jamie Gort. Or is it Gart? It's Gort. You're all awesome. Brennan Shank. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Brick Huntress is with us in the live chat. Woot. And here it is, everybody. It's Bricktorious.
Bricktorious. It's gonna be glorious. Welcome to Bricktorious.
Duncan McLeod says hello, guys.
With all four of us.
Hey.
Bad Batch Bricks
Welcome to Bricktorious.
says hello.
It's gonna
And
be uproarious.
the theme song is still too long. But we thank you all for being with us tonight. Welcome to
40-hour
Bricktorious
marathon,
Live.
right?
It's awesome. All right. Emilee, you are our featured guest of the night. We're going to start with check-ins, and we're going to save you for the last check-in, all right? So I'm going to throw it to maybe Brian. Let's hear from Brian. What is going on, buddy?
Oh, what isn't going on, Boone? All the things are going on all the time. Especially next week is one of the highlight events of the year, at least for me, for maybe many in the LEGO community, is the Beyond the Brick 24-hour live stream unfolding next Friday. I am preparing diligently for it. I'm connected with people all across the globe, Boone. It's a worldwide event going on, and getting people together to celebrate the love of LEGO, potentially have someone get the newly unveiled AT-AT as part of the charity campaign that we're doing. And it's incredible stuff.
All right, so if people want to check that out, where do they check it out, Brian?
They can check it out via I'm going to put the link in the chat. Is that okay?
You put the link in the chat.
All right, good. Excellent. You can check
chat.
it out at the Tiltify campaign. Any $5 donation or more gets you a chance to win the AT-AT, and it's all going to Creations for Charity. So far, we've raised $4,366.
Incredible.
We haven't even started streaming. So
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Pretty
Shenanigans
cool.
are going to unfold. All right. It's a star-studded cast. Be ready, everybody.
Awesome. Well, I will certainly be there at some point. I don't know when, but you'll see me.
You're going to be there all 48 hours with Andres, right?
No. No, I won't. But I will be there some, and
That's
I
a
might be
separate
there more
dream.
than once. I'll
Okay.
try to figure out when. It doesn't matter. You'll be there all 24 hours, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
So is Andreas doing 24 hours before the 24 hours, or?
Yeah, he's actually there 72 hours, and he's going to stream for another 48 hours after the 24 hours.
Is that real?
No, of course not.
I didn't think so.
Boone,
We
how long
joked
have you
when
known
you're-
me? What do I say that's serious ever?
Andreas and I once joked that we were going to do a 24-hour live stream for like some other absurd event, and then we would stage an alien abduction at like an hour 15 minutes, and that would be the whole thing, and then Boone and Andreas would be gone from this earth.
You could make that Andres knows a lot of entities in the world, Boone. He can make that happen.
Yeah. All right. Everybody check out the 24-hour live stream. And I think Brian dropped a thing in the chat. A link is the word I was looking for.
Yep.
Rick Brickham,
Me?
what is going on with you, buddy? Welcome back.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I think you're the first. First is the wrong way to say it. You are the person who came as a featured guest and then returned to be in the peanut gallery sooner than anyone else.
Wow.
Typically, there's a little bit of time. And this time I was just like, I thought Emilee would appreciate having your company in here because I know you all do some stuff together from time to time on the Insta. So
True.
Rick, can I full screen you here and you give us the lowdown on what's up with you lately?
Absolutely nothing.
Brian has all these things going on, and Rick,
nothing. So I'm gonna have to get Brian to give me some pointers because I got nothing. No, I've got I did a couple of live streams with my Canadian brick builders. We do it on Wednesday nights, so that was fun. Other than that, really not much. I've been doing some mocking. If you want to see some of the mocks I made recently, you can check it out on my Instagram page. That's the best place to see them. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we? I feel like I want to show some of your mocks. You have mocks that are new on Instagram since we talked 2 weeks here.
That's right.
Well, why don't we just pull it up real quick? Is that cool?
All right.
Because now is the time. The check-in is when the appropriate time for the peanut gallery. I've never used that word before tonight. I don't know if I like it or not. What are you? My guest hosts is what I'm going to call you. And
okay.
And check-ins is a great time for guest hosts to share mocks. So I've got it up here, and I'll just do a share screen, and it's gonna be right here. So there's like one major one, right? Here we are. We're at Instagram.com/Rick_Brickham, and I'm thinking it's this guy. Is it this?
Yeah,
right,
that's one. Yeah. So Brian will know this game.
Tell us about it, Rick.
Cool.
This is Contra.
Yes, Contra. I knew it. I'm like, I thought I forgot the name. Yes, Contra.
So this is one of my absolute favorite games from way back, and we do this. There's a group on Instagram that does mosaics on Monday. Go check it out. It's a great challenge, and this is kind of a mosaic. It's kind of a little more than a mosaic, but I wanted to recreate a scene from the game. And so this is what I came up with in about 3 hours.
Awesome. Love it. We've got a star-studded live chat tonight. Emmosaurus is over there. Brick Snaps is over there. Moto is there. Kelly Bartlett is in the chat. Folks, I talk about Kelly Bartlett behind her back quite a bit recently because I don't think I've ever seen someone go from not building mocks being like a master level mock builder faster than Kelly Bartlett did.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Kelly, thank you for being with us tonight. Axel Plate is here. Infamous Convict is with us. Minifig 801, thank you all so much for watching. Also, speaking of Brick Snaps, our buddy Martin from Alabama was scheduled to be on last week, and I ended up having to postpone that because of a trip that I was going on, and I ended up being on a plane during the normal Bricktorious live time. So Martin, I believe, is coming back. I want to say it's somewhere around like December 9th. Yeah, it should be December 9th.
Okay.
So we're going to cross our fingers and hope that remains true. And we will see Martin then. Okay, awesome. But tonight we have Emilee, one of my other new favorite personalities in the community. Emilee, you crack me up. You want to tell us a little bit about what's going on with you these days?
Nothing really going on new. We are getting ready to move again in a couple weeks. So we're doing that. I'll have to pack up my Lego room, come here in a little bit. And so all this will be packed up, ready to move again.
And when was the last time you moved?
3.5 months ago.
Wow. And how long were you in that location?
5 months.
So 5 months, then 3.5 months. Do you want to tell us? Do you want to tell us why that happens? Is now an appropriate time?
Yeah, that's great. My husband's a travel nurse, so we travel all over the country where we're needed. Kind of during the pandemic happened, and a lot of hospitals needed more healthcare workers, and so we took on the challenge. We have 2 kids. We pack up our 2 cars, our 2 kids, and our tons of Lego, and we hit the road all over the place. So we've been all over the United States.
Is your husband into Lego?
No. But he is, I mean, he has other nerdy hobbies. I consider Lego kind of a nerdy hobby. He's really into like Marvel, and he loves the cartoons, and he loves video games. But Lego, no.
All right, cool. And can you tell us where you're going?
We're actually staying here in Arizona. We just have to move out of this Airbnb to another location. So we'll stay in Arizona for, hopefully, this is our last destination.
Oh, okay.
Good vibes my way. This will be the end. I'm done.
So that he might stop being a travel nurse and become a...
Technically, he would still be a travel nurse. We would just be in Arizona, so we could go to all the different hospitals in Arizona.
Okay.
So.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Well, let's see. I am going to take a moment to post over to our friends on Instagram. So if you are, speaking of Instagram, I'll just plug my own Instagram here, since I was so close to Rick's.
And at the very top of that, there's a button that you forgot to press too.
Oh, is this my... I haven't followed you on Instagram. Jeez. I feel like I get your stuff. I see when you go live.
We did it.
He sees when you go live because he's following Brett. That's why.
Is that it? Okay. So let's see if I can get. Oh, here's the thing. This my build challenge is over. My movie mod and mashup build challenge is I'm done accepting entries, but I will be publishing a review of all of those very soon. Hopefully this weekend or very early next week. This Saturday is National Absurdity Day. I thought it would be fun to try to build for something like that. So I'm taking suggestions for what I should build in this post right here for National Absurdity Day. And you can see that on Instagram, I only have about 13 people that I think looked at that and understood what I meant and felt compelled to respond. But I also will share one of the things that I built recently. This is I took the Lego 3-in-1 Creator Crocodile, and the first thing I built was where is it? Why isn't it? I was looking at the wrong button. I built the Alligator Loki, and then I built School of Croc. I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
It's the right and left thing, you know.
School of Croc, and then I finished with the Croc Tower from Hook. And I was singing the Hook song all day the day that I built that. And there's a little bit of thank you to Brett Hooper, who lent me some of these boat skid pieces in tan, as well as the Peter Pan and Hook minifigures. But I still need to post this. So who does someone have a quick story they can tell while I post to the Instagram so that people can see that we're live right now? Anyone got a story?
What kind of story do you want? Any
Emilee? All right, Emilee, it's on you. Just pick any of the things.
Okay,
you're a featured guest.
We could talk about a terrible bulk buy I got. I buy a lot of bulk, and I bought one for $250, thinking it was the Hogwarts castle, and I got it home, and it was fake. And because I didn't have any, like, I didn't pay with Venmo, but like special care, they could do nothing other than tell her she can't use Venmo for 90 days. That was all that she got. That's basically a little slap on the wrist. I was told that I should just go dump it all on her front lawn.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, if someone knows be nice to them. Like I am crazy, but I could be like a legit crazy person.
So
And
let me ask you this. So it was fake, which means it was like a ripoff of an official Lego set.
it looks exactly like the tower. It just
So
is not Lego.
Like a total rip-off Lego set of Hogwarts. And do you think the person selling it to you knew? Like, were they being sneaky?
I don't think she knew at first, but I think at the end she did know. Obviously, I sent her and she didn't care. I think she did it for full price.
Yeah.
And so then she felt scammed. So then she's like, over it, whatever.
Man, that's
that's
a real shame. I've never bought like a full like set or a full collection that, you know, somebody was trying to sell as Lego and then ultimately ended up being fake. Of course, I've bought like bulk lots.
And you get little Lego here and there, but not the entire thing was fake Lego. It was really disappointing in her, but I'm like, my nieces and nephews don't care if it's Lego or not, so I'm just going to give them the Hogwarts Castle for Christmas, and best $250 Christmas present that I could give them. So they'll love it more than anything.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry about that. What's the best bulk buy you've ever gotten?
Oh, I got a really good one just a couple weeks ago. I actually have a couple of them right here. It's got had a lot of these Johnny Thunder in it. This is like old school. It's super dusty, and so I have to clean it off, but it had like a bunch of stuff like that. I have a lot.
That's right up Brett Hooper's alley right there.
I think I might send this little guy to Brett. He doesn't have one, and this one right here, so I might. I said might, Brett. Might.
Might.
Awesome.
Not
awesome.
will.
Gary Mullane says, Boone Builds, your Lego room is awesome. Thank you. I'm still working on it. These are empty. I'm preparing a spot for them over there. I've got all new drawers over here. Still, it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm just sort of always in flux here in my studio, but I hope to have it in a place where I feel proud of what I've done with it very soon. Maybe during the holidays or something. Okay, I think it is time for our minifig mystery, and it's going to start with a poll. So if you are on YouTube, you'll be able to vote. If you're watching on Facebook, you will just have to have fun watching, because I'm doing a poll on YouTube. And let's see, I'm going to hide this, and we'll do this and this. Tonight, I have Simpsons, Looney Tunes, and DC. So I'm going to post a little poll here. Would you like me to open the Simpsons, the Looney Tunes, or the DC? If you're on YouTube, you should be able to see that poll. Where is it? Did it not?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
there it
we
is.
go.
Poll should be up. We'll take a minute and we'll listen to the minifig mystery theme song. Here it is.
It's a minifig mystery.
All right, there it is. So let's take a look at our poll, and we'll zoom into the minifig view. This is the mystery cam with our minifigs, and it looks to me like Simpsons is taking it with 55% of the vote. Looney Tunes is at 16, 17%, DC at 28%. I'm going to go ahead and call it as Simpsons. This is, I don't know if I said series 2. I hope I said series 2. This is series 2. And for some reason, this camera is not catching up. Oh, it's, I was looking at the wrong screen. Okay. Because that happens sometimes. So let's, these are not all of the figures that are in Series 2. So unfortunately, if you're not familiar with the entirety of Simpsons Series 2, those of us on screen, you're just going to have to take a stab at it. Do you have a guess, Rick?
Willie.
All right. Rick guesses Willie. Emilee, do you have a guess?
Willie, because I don't know any of the other ones.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Rick.
Brian, do you have a guess?
I will join the Willie train and
Yeah!
Willie.
Okay.
Willie!
I'm kind of crossing my fingers for Bartman. Is that what they call him when he's dressed up as a?
Oh yeah.
Put your guesses in the live chat. Although you don't get anything because you have to stick around to compete in the Lego trivia a little bit later in this stream if you want to try to win this minifig. But it is coming. I should also have a song for this, but I'll just kind of like sing it. Drum roll, everybody. Who is it? It's
My God!
Yes. What's this? I don't even know this guy's name. What's this guy's
Willie!
name? This is Willie.
Willie.
Awesome. This is I don't want to give this away every week. Not every week, but a lot of weeks I say I don't want to give away the minifig. And I just think this plunger is probably one of the coolest
Absolutely.
minifigure accessories ever made. The
What is it?
the handle is ABS and the plunger is rubber, so it like does a real like plunge action
Actual
here.
plunging. It can
So
suction on
funny.
the table. Yeah.
Does Willie have like a Scottish accent?
Yes, he does.
It's sort of like, you know, it's sort of like a really rough like Scottish accent, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's something Willie would say? I never watched Simpsons.
Gotta plunge my toilet.
No.
Obviously.
All
Yeah.
right, we'll move on. Good job, everyone who guessed Willie. You were all right, and I was wrong. But I think this is a rad head sculpt too.
It's awesome.
I'll actually we'll get even closer on this. Oh, that was the opposite direction. These let's turn this into an A-full conversation. Do you like the series that have done like the custom sculpted heads for characters, or do you like the series that are like all the typical minifig shape head?
Sculpted.
I'm a sculpted head.
100%.
I like
Yeah.
sculpted too.
Yeah.
They're super cool and unique and fun. I like
It's
them.
just more special.
And if
This
you
is
try
a-
to pull off characters like Bugs Bunny in a regular
Oh,
Lego
yeah.
head, nope.
It's
No,
gonna
it
look
would be-
weird.
Yeah,
it'd
it wouldn't
be-
work out.
Hideous. All right, this is great. Oh, it's great. I feel like that's how Willie would say it.
Oh, it's
Something
great.
like that. I don't know.
I just got some Shrek vibes from that, Boone.
Yeah, maybe Shrek or maybe
Donkey.
the gentleman
Donkey.
from Austin Powers. Okay, this is a great minifigure. I wish I could keep it, but I will be giving it away later in the Lego trivia. So stick around for that. If you're in the live chat, whether on Facebook or YouTube, you can participate and try to win this Willie minifig. Okay, but I want to get rid of him now. Here we go. All right. That means it is time for the main event of the evening. Our special guest, Emilee, on A Full Spotlight.
Yay.
Let's go! Climb aboard this proverbial Winnebago. We're talking about the awesome fans of Lego. So build your mock and shift it into drive. It's time for A Full Spotlight live.
All right. I'm very excited. Emilee, I think I was maybe first aware of you. I think I had seen you out there, but I was first aware of you like explicitly when you left a voicemail. Was it the first week that I did
It was the second, and it was because Rick and Brett were like, we did one, and Martin, and I was like,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna do one, and I'm gonna sing. I'm not a good singer, but I like to pretend like I am. So I sang to the winners of season 2.
Yeah, so if you've seen, it was the episode where Mark and Steven were on and we played your voicemail.
Yes.
Is that right? Speaking of the voicemail, if you ever want to call the Bricktorious hotline, it's 720-89-BOONE, or in numbers at 720-892-6663. And I think 2 weeks ago I announced that I was going to be taking questions from Martin, and then we didn't end up having Martin's episode. So this is just a free-for-all open call for any questions or comments you'd like to have considered to hear on Bricktorious Live. You're welcome to leave a voicemail. That is a real number. It's a real phone number, and it's a real voicemail, and I can actually.
It's really fun, but just know you get one chance. It doesn't let you hear your message and re-record like it's one shot.
Oh, you get one shot. Oh, I should look into that. I should see if I don't pay for that service.
No,
so
I think that's what makes it fun. Is people have to come prepared, and if they mess up, they have to push through. You gotta keep going.
Awesome. All right. Well, I was going to turn off this banner with the phone number, and I almost hit end broadcast instead. So I'm glad I didn't do that. All right. But Emilee, so tell us, this is generally the question I start with. How did you come to the Lego fan community? Like where did it begin for you?
So in 2020, right? Which a lot of AFOLs, I think, got into it. I bought my son his first Lego set at Christmas, and then I just saw him light up, and we started doing it together. And then I bought one Lego set for $100. I was like, oh my gosh, $100 on Lego? How am I ever gonna tell my husband that I'm doing this? Like how? And then it just spiraled out of control, and now it's like just become my life. I started Instagram because my business director told me to get an Instagram for my company. And then I just completely fell in love with the people and turned my Instagram completely upside down and stopped trying to have it be only business and just showed myself more. And so that's how it started.
Awesome. Cool. I love it. And that has kind of all happened since 2020.
Yes.
Incredible. Do you want to, I want to ask you about MOCs that you might have to show us, and I want to ask you about the tray. Which do you want to talk about first?
I'll do MOCs because it's right here. So I'm really into micro building. That would be my dream, to be like a micro builder, like Jeff Frison. Like he's my idol. So I'm working really hard on micro building, and so this is my most recent MOC. It is my micro build castle.
Ooh, very nice.
When you first showed that to me, I was not aware that I sort of saw it, I think, from sort of the front, and so I wasn't aware of that bridge that comes out over the water. That's really wonderful. I love it.
Thank you.
Does this creation have a name?
No, it should. It should be like I don't know. I'll let you name it, Boone, when you think of something.
All right, show it to me one more time so that I can think intentionally about a name.
Here you go. This isn't connected right now, or maybe I'll let the chat name it.
Okay, I've got it. It's the bridge to Trà'Abithia.
Oh, catchy! I like it.
I don't know. That's my best shot. Brickham Brood says, "Great work, Emilee."
Thank you.
Fazoom says, "Excellent."
Oh, did you just build that? Did you just build that?
Bricksnack says, "Whoa, did you just build that?" Is there an inside joke in there somewhere?
Yeah, it's just like a thing I like to say sometimes. I'm working on this castle, and then I'm doing a tree coming out the side. So I really like trees. I really like greenery. That's probably like my favorite thing to build. Obviously, this is just a regular old castle, but I'm gonna have the tree come out and then do something.
Okay, hold on. First of all, I gotta stop you. That is not just a regular old castle.
This is not mine. This is the
I know. I'm just saying that it's the first like incredible Lego castle set we've gotten in years.
It's amazing.
So it's awesome.
Yes.
But you've taken it to the next level with that incredible tree.
Thank you. I really like it. And I'm going to do a little bit of modding on the back side. I want to have more, I want it to be a little more modular versus open in the back. So I'll do something to close that off at some point. So
awesome. Cool. Okay. You have any other MOCs there?
Not in front of me, but I have some on my phone or my Instagram. I don't know if you can.
Well, yeah, let's go check out the Instagram and then get ready to tell us about the tray, okay?
Okay, sir, you got it.
And while you're pulling that up, Boone, Gabriel asked a very important question earlier. What was the $100 set that got you back into Lego?
The Harry Potter Great Hall.
Ooh, that's a great one.
And we
Nice
built
choice.
it, me and my son built it in like way fast, right when we got it, in a hotel. We lived in a hotel for 5 months at our last location. So can you imagine all this in a hotel? We had
my
all
goodness.
this Lego. I have the whole Harry Potter series.
Wow.
But it started with one. When we moved there, I had about 20. When we left there, I had about 80 sets. And now I think I'm up to like 150. And now I have to try to move 150 plus all these loose Lego behind me. Here I am.
Okay, so if you want to find Emilee, the TRAE Company on Instagram, it is instagram.com/the_TRAE_company, or you can just find it at the TRAE Company. There it is. And thank you very much for posting about our show tonight. That's fun.
Yeah, it was. I was just so excited. So this is me. This is my life.
And I've seen this thing with this guy, a number of people. You can't hear it, but I've seen a number of people do this thing, and it's a line from The Office. Do you know this guy, or was it just
he's my friend Ben.
Okay.
Lego fan Bubba is his name, and he just did it, and people just jumped on. And so I like to make reels. I think they're really fun. There's my castle.
So there's a look at the castle.
And then if you go to the next one, this shows my son's feature that he added, which is a little bit of Play-Doh. It's a Play-Doh snowman in my castle.
Back when this channel was called Toy Replay, I was doing some Lego stuff. I was doing a lot of like Toy Story stuff, and I thought about taking a foray into Play-Doh. And I even bought on Amazon like the giant pack with like all the Play-Doh colors, and I never did it. I never got into it. Part of me kind of wishes I had, because I think it could have been a hit. But
Yeah.
All right, and then we've got
there's
an
another
Elsa castle?
that is also a micro of Elsa's castle, micro build status.
Awesome.
There's just a front view of it.
And then I noticed another really pretty one down here.
That's another micro.
That one? Okay, yeah.
That's
tell us about this.
That's the church, the haunted church. That's another micro skill that I've done. I really would like to get better at them, so I practice them a lot.
But I love this. Look at this one.
That's the micro castle waterfall extravaganza. I don't have a name for it, but that's the name now.
Micro scale waterfall castle extravaganza.
It has to be Gonza or it doesn't work.
Yep. All right. Love it. Cool. And then you're drawing inspiration from
Jeff. I love him. I'm big time obsessed with him.
Awesome. Fantastic. Cool. All right. Well, people can check out whatever you got going on there. Oh, here it is. This is did you post about the
I did. It's really cute, their reaction when at the end I say congratulations, Mark, and so it goes MOCBUILDRS. Who are they? Mock builders. Who are they? Mock builders. Help in congratulating them. Congratulations, Mark and Steven. You guys are incredible. Boone, I love this new phone feature. This is Emilee with the TRAE Company.
Incredible. So there were more than one what do you call that, where it mistranscribed.
Oh yeah.
Who are they?
I thought it
was modern day.
Modern day mock builders.
Okay, cool. All right, and then of course I thought it was TRAE Company. That was back when I didn't know you. Right before I knew you. So
it's fine, sir. You're totally fine.
All right.
You can see I was very visibly confused. I'm like, who is this singing and why on this voicemail? But I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, Brian was there. This is
there's another mock I did right there. It's the micro friends Millennial Falcon in micro build and a little stop motion action with it.
Oh,
that was
awesome.
So that's
cute.
Thing.
I love it. Very cute. All right, and then we see throughout here the item for which your company is named What can you tell us about it? And you're actually going to show us the real thing, right?
I will show you a tray. So unfortunately, this tray does not have a base plate in it because it was one of the originals. So what this is it slides out, goes in here. You can put your loose pieces in here and here, and then your instructions sit right there. And then you can build while easily turning the pages and keeping, you can build in your bed now. Some people have said that they are building in the bathtub. So basically you can just go anywhere with this little guy. It's like a little handy, it's really lightweight. It has a handle. It's more catered for children, but I use it every time I build a set at this point.
That's awesome. So Jacob says, ooh, I want. Is this something people can place an order for?
Yeah, so you have to go to my website. There's a wait list. It's quite lengthy right now, and we only launch every other month. And so you have to be on the wait list, and we sell out really quickly, which sounds like crazy to me that it happens, but like we sold out in like 15 minutes on the last go around.
So do you think you might ever expand that production and be able to provide more? Or
that's my hope, and my hope is to make it in plastic as well for like schools and stuff, but still have the wood be the main thing. Because can the holder hold the iPad? I just read that. Sorry. The holder cannot hold an iPad, but the bigger one will be able to hold an iPad, which is what we are working on currently.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, and Boone was really nice to say, for every tray sold, we give a Lego set to a child in foster care.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I just think those kids deserve something of their own. They move so much, and so a small little Lego set, they can go from house to house, but it's their own, and it's easy to travel with. So I'm a big fan of foster care, and so that's what we do. We give back to them. Thanks, Zoom, for bringing that up.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, I am going to get the countdown started for the trivia, and we'll have 3 more minutes of talking to you in the A-Full Spotlight. I just want to make sure that we've got that started. So I'll do, let's see, it's here and it's going, and I hope it's all correct. So Emilee, what is one thing that you would certainly not want to leave this stream without discussing?
Oh gosh. Honestly, the biggest thing I would like people to know is you don't have to compete with anyone. You can be an average builder and still be accepted into the Lego community. You can be a phenomenal builder and still give time to the people who are more average. So for me, it's like, don't be a jerk. Like, whether you're like this excellent builder or you're this new builder, like, just be kind. And if you have time to reach out to new people in the community, you should do it, because everyone needs a little encouragement.
That's a great point. I got to say hi to Luke Moody. Luke Moody left me a message just before the stream. Yes, Luke, I texted you back. I'm going to have Luke Moody. I don't know if you don't know him, he and I go way back. And I only just sort of recently discovered how into Lego he is. I think I saw him. We ran into each other at Bricks Cascade 2020. And that was sort of like early March 2020. So it was like the week before everything shut down for, a year and a half. But we're going to have some fun with Luke coming up here, I hope, in the very near future. He's a really cool dude. And you know Luke Moody, right? Like through
I do not, but I'm
Instagram?
pretending like I do. Hi, Luke.
Oh, okay, cool. I know some people have connected with him on Instagram. I can't remember who, but I'm really excited about Luke being a part of our little community here. Zach Haley is with us again. He was one of our guests on the special Buzz Lightyear episode. Thank you so much for watching, Zach. I just love how we are just all the different ways. You were talking about the Lego fan community, and you said, you don't have to compete with anybody. You can, I just think there's so much room for so many different types of engagements to the fan community, right? And I think that, even even on Lego Masters, you know, I always want to tell people that, like, just because they saw us on TV, we're only a very narrow representation of all the talent that is out there, right? And then everybody is just somewhere on their journey, and we can all have a lot of fun together. And I just can't wait. I'm getting very excited about Bricks Cascade. I'm thinking about going to Bricks LA in January. I'm kind of hoping that works out. It's just gonna be so much fun to like be back with people again. All right.
I will.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Sorry, trivia is starting.
Wait, let's do it. Sorry.
I hope I let you say all you wanted
That
to
was
say
perfect.
about that. All right. Question number 1, which was not one of the 3 main themes launched by Lego in 1978? And you can just type these numbers in the chat. 1, town. 2, space. 3, pirates. Or 4, castle. Which of those was not one of the original 1978 themes?
Do
Before
we get
that,
an answer?
do you get to answer?
Yeah.
Don't say the right answer.
Well, I don't actually know.
You don't actually know? Okay, if you don't actually know, then you can guess,
I'm
Emily.
gonna guess 1.
You're going to guess that it's town.
Yes.
Okay, I think Rick probably knows.
Yeah, Rick can't guess, and neither can Brian. And
Brian,
neither
you know,
he wrote the
right?
question.
I don't know a lot.
Okay, all right. Well,
I have a feeling I know.
I've had the song what is it? Aaron Neville and who do you sing that song with? Said I don't know much, but I know I love you. I can't remember. It wasn't. I'm thinking Olivia Newton-John, but it wasn't her. It was someone else. It was Pirates, everybody. So in 1978, they released the first minifigs, and to go with those minifigs, they sort of launched the first 3 themes, and it was meant to be the past, castle, the present, town, and future space. And
I hate when Martin gets a question right that I don't. No one
Pirates-
is losing to more than that dude.
Pirates didn't come until 1989. Rick, would you have guessed correctly?
Yep.
Yeah, you knew it. Okay.
He says that.
Kelly Bartlett
No,
knows it.
I
It's Linda
actually put 3
Ronstadt.
fingers up,
That was it. It was Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt.
Good job, Kelly. She's so smart.
All right, here we go. We've got some Emilee questions in here. So, why does Emilee move every 3 to 5 months? 1, witness protection. 2, running from the law. 3, packing and moving is her hobby. Or 4, husband is a travel nurse.
All these are great answers.
Yep. They're also all true.
Also, if I was a part of witness protection, I couldn't say nor deny. So you'll never know.
There's no
Yeah, so
wrong.
I feel like one is running with the law and 2 is running from the law,
Yeah.
right?
Could be either or.
And somehow she does both on this episode of Protection Anonymous.
Works with the law. No way.
The bounty hunter of the Lego community. We finally discovered it. There
Yeah.
we go.
Right.
She knew too much. All right. If you're on Facebook and you are playing along with us, I would recommend typing just something a little bit more than the number. You can type like my answer is 4 or 4 is my guess or something like
A lot
that.
of people think I'm running from the law.
I was just going to say there's a striking number of number 2s out there.
Do I
So
look
Yeah.
like I'm a lawbreaker?
Yeah. We got Marty and
breaking the law, breaking the
Marty
law.
Axel is in there, and Jake Sadovich said running from the law.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks a
I
lot,
saw that
Jay.
I think
Yeah.
some of our regulars may just be going for the funny, the
Mhm.
funny
Perfect. I like
vote
it.
there. They don't care about having the Simpsons minifigure.
No,
Maybe
Right.
maybe they know something we don't.
Maybe they do. I can know their confirm nor deny what they are.
Mhm.
It's because she's in
All right.
witness protection and she's
Yeah.
not telling it.
It cannot confirm nor deny.
Question number 3. The Lego movie came out in which year?
Oh, I
Was
do know
it-
this one.
Was it 1, 2016, 2, 2014, 3, 2012, or 4, 2010? What year did the Lego movie come out? Emilee, you said you know that one. Don't give the answer away, but what is the story that ties that to your memory?
Well, I just know because I had this on another trivia game.
Okay.
My brother
Where?
does a lot of trivia, and this was
Cool.
one of the questions. Cut
Awesome.
for me because he threw it in because I like Lego.
Love it. Love it. A lot of people are saying 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much everyone's
Wrong,
going to get this
Martin.
one.
Wrong.
Correct.
Martin.
What did Martin say?
He said 1.
1. Yeah, Martin said 1. It
knows
was,
what he's
in
doing.
fact, 2014. And
that's
we'll see how
scary.
many people got it correct. Yeah, it's been, what's that, 7 years now?
Yeah.
Crazy.
7 years.
I remember when that movie came out, there was a huge snowstorm here in the Portland area. And nobody was out on the roads. And nobody was going to see that movie because, here, of course, they did like the following weekend because all the snow was pretty much gone by then. But I went, I had to see it on opening day, and nobody was going to go with me. And so I asked a friend, Nathan, and he was in high school at the time, I believe. And I just asked him if he wanted to come with me, and I went and picked him up, and we drove through the snow, and we got our free, we went to a Regal, so we got our free like pajamas Emmett at the entry. All right. Question number 4. What was Emilee's worst Facebook bulk find? 1, melted Lego. 2, a glued Central Perk. 3, fake Lego Hogwarts. Or 4, a dead mouse.
All of these are also true, but the worst one. We're looking for the worst one.
I will say in 5 seconds.
A dead mouse is pretty bad, but there's worse.
I have never had a dead mouse, but I have had some gross things for sure.
I guarantee someone's found a dead mouse in their Lego bulk.
I guarantee it.
I saw a picture after Bricks Cascade a few years ago of someone opened up one of those little rocks and there was a dead spider inside.
Oh, kill me.
Oh,
it was like one of those kind of transparent rocks that they use for a bunch of different themes.
Mm.
All right. I have some melted Lego from I saved some of the melted Lego from the Space Jam explosion. That's it. A lot of people got it. Fake Lego Hogwarts. And I think we've got some people that just like answering the funniest answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Brick Snaps guy, he thinks he's a jokester.
Who is that guy?
He's a
wise guy.
He's a something guy,
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what the worst thing. I've found Band-Aids. I've found
Band-Aids. Yeah.
One of the
Nail
last.
clippings.
Yeah. One of the last ones I had had a bunch of little pieces of food, like rock hard, like bits of bread and cheese. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Question 5. The last 6 letters in the URL of Rick's YouTube channel are also the last 6 letters in the name of which Lego designer? 1, Nico Voss. 2, Laura Perron. 3, Justin Ramsden. Or 4, Astrid Graybeck. Did this ever occur to you, Rick?
It didn't.
Do you know the answer?
Yeah. What?
Well, yeah, he knows his own URL.
I know mine, but I also know the person who's the correct answer as well.
Yeah.
Not personally, but I know of them.
Yeah, well, he'll probably come to the 24-hour stream, right, Brian?
I have no idea who you're talking about, so I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah,
well,
I don't understand the question.
Brian doesn't know the last 6 letters of my YouTube.
This is way over our heads. We're not.
I'm going to have to get somebody else to click another button while we're on the stream here, Boone.
So, Rick's YouTube channel is in the description of this video, and it's Brickham's Den, so it ends HAMSDEN, which are also the last 6 letters of Justin Ramsden.
I thought you meant like some channels have like a randomly generated one. So like Rick's ended in Y2683. How would anyone know that?
How does
Me and Brian are both like light bulb. Good job, Brian. We did it, buddy. We did it. Nailed it.
All right, there's one more question coming. One more question is on its way. And Daughtry says, when will you do a studio redo part 2? Very soon.
Oh,
I'm
can I read
redoing my
this
studio.
one?
Yeah, Emily, read it.
What is Emilee's signature catchphrase? Why am I even here? Let's kick Rick. Is this real life right now? Did you just build that?
All right. Thank you, Emily. You are the first person, the first guest to read a trivia question here on Bricktorious.
It was forced, but it's fine.
It was forced?
You didn't have a choice to say yes or no at that point, I don't feel like.
Oh, sure. No, it's no problem. We discussed it before the stream. I just would have forgotten.
I
right.
run answer number 1 by Boone every time I appear on the show.
Why am I even here?
You know,
Why am I
miraculously,
even
here we are.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like pretty much everybody got it except Marty and Ben.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know which one Martin went for.
Martin went for 2.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
He did. Number 2, 100%.
That's Martin's signature.
Yes, it is.
That's Martin's.
Yes.
Let's kick Rick.
Even when
Minifig.
Rick isn't even in the stream, he'll be like, let's kick Rick off of this chat.
Minifig
Hashtag
said,
don't kick Rick.
hashtag don't kick Rick.
Yeah, we're all about that. Yeah, it just like every time someone builds something, I started out with Brett and Rick. They would always show me these amazing MOCs, and I'd be like, "Did you just build that?" Every time, and they're like, "No, we've been working on it for 6 months. It's huge." No, I didn't just build this, Emily. And so it got. Yeah, and now that's just my saying. I say it now all the time, and everyone says it at this point.
I love it. I'd say most of my MOCs I actually did build in a very short amount of time. I don't have a lot of, what do you call that, sort of patience, stamina for like long sustained builds. I can pull it off sometimes when it's a collaboration. All right, congratulations, Fazoom. I think I just sent Fazoom the last prize he won like 2 months ago. So I'll be sending Fazoom.
Oh,
Willie.
Kelly,
Can you catch the shipment?
No, it was last week sometime.
Oh,
Brick Cools was in second place, and Kelly Bartlett,
Kelly.
both of them
Alright.
also with correct answers. So in the case of a tie, it comes down to speed.
You actually had 13 people who all answered the questions correctly. So Fazoom was the quickest to the keyboard.
there you
Wow,
go.
that is a lot. That is probably the most I've ever seen of people who answered them all correctly.
Something else interesting, Boone. I realized being on the stream that I'm exactly 10 seconds delayed when watching the stream. So that's why I have such a hard time doing well.
I never
Well-
do well because I didn't even know what we were doing last time. I just kept putting the numbers that everyone else was putting because I was confused.
The software is supposedly able to figure in, stream delays, but we'll see. I don't know. So have you never won, Rick?
I did.
You
You're-
did. You did.
So that just goes to show how quick I am.
Oh, wow.
10 seconds quicker than everyone on your 10
What is Brick Snap says moderator fix? Was it fixed? Well, maybe, except no, it wasn't fixed. Marty says who answered the most incorrectly? Can we see that? Let me see.
I don't think you can.
It was Martin.
Has to have been Martin.
No, it just plus 19 other players. Let me see if I get
Can you expand it?
no.
No.
No, I don't think
100%
so.
it was Martin.
But thank you all for playing along.
Why are we putting numbers? Yeah, it's
All right. Here we go. Yeah, Brick Cools says must be fast as I'm in Australia. Yeah, Brick Cools, you're actually in the future.
Yeah.
So you have a big advantage. I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you. That was Lego Trivia for this week. Maybe we'll do something different next time we're on. And speaking of next time, I should say I don't think there will be a Bricktorious Live next Thursday because here, at least here in the United States, it is Thanksgiving Day.
Mhm.
I think most people will be spending the evening with their family, including me. So I won't be here streaming. If I can think of a compelling idea, maybe I'll pre-record something and put it out. But otherwise, we will be back on December 9th. Oh, next week is the 25th. We'll probably be back on the 2nd of December, and we'll be back on the 9th of December. And Martin from Alabama, a.k.a. Brick Snaps, will be our guest that week. I don't know who's going to be here on the 2nd of December, but that's 2 weeks away. So I sometimes pick my guests on like Wednesday morning, but I usually try not to. All right, here we go. I guess it's time for Q&A. So everybody, there's not a Q&A song, but I'll just sing one. It's time for a full Q&A. Or
Ask your questions or go away.
look at this. Yes. I kind of want Emilee and I to do some kind of music project together. So put those questions in.
Don't sing, but I can try.
It's got to be.
Oh, Brent said see ya, gang. I didn't even know Brent was here.
Oh, Brent.
Well, he's not anymore. He's gone. Bye, Brent.
Brent just put out. Sorry.
Yeah,
Brent just put out an incredible. Oh, he says, oh, I thought you were wrapping up. No, we'll do a few minutes of Q&A. Brent just put out an incredible life-size ghost trap replica built in Lego. And so I think that's like, I don't know, it's Waller Designs or something like that, but check that out. We should have Brent on this show one of these days. Brent is an incredible builder. Brent, I got to see your is it Seasons of Time clock in person last week. It was cool. And I'm sorry, my consolation that it didn't pass the crowdfunding phase of the Bricklink design program, but it's super cool. And I hope that people in one way or another are able to appreciate that at some point in time. Hollow Grounds with a question. Yeah, go ahead and drop those questions in the chat. Boone, I'm wondering, should I get the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 for $200? Something, or the Lamborghini Sion FKP 37 for $380? I think the Ecto 1, it would be my answer to that. The Sion is very cool if you love the Lamborghini, or if you are really into Technic, then maybe that's the direction I would go. But let me tell you something. I've had both of those sets, and I only kept one of them, and it's the Ecto 1, and it's right up there on my shelf. Yep. So that would be my answer. All right.
My question is he talking about this Ecto 1 or the Lego Ideas Ecto 1?
Is the Lego Ideas Ecto 1 selling for $200 these days?
Easily in my area. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sealed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Brent Waller, Brent was the fan designer for the Ideas Ecto 1. So I guess in either case, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I have my tickets for IMAX tomorrow, and my wife is going to go see that with me while my children are at school. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't wait. Okay. Somebody said, Emilee, why Lego? Who was that? Did I miss it? I thought it was Moto. Yeah. Moto said, so Emilee, why Lego?
I just like to have a break from my children, and so I just can come into my Lego room, shut the door, lock it up, and just be in my own head, listen to my murder mystery podcast, and build and be creative. It's like an outlet for me. So, and I'm an extrovert. I like people, and so this brings me energy. I actually have a hard time sleeping after I do these because I'm like, let's go, and I could just feel like I could go on for hours.
That's why I wanted to have you on this show.
24 hours.
Oh, yes.
Emilee, do you think you could do all 24 hours?
No.
Okay.
No, I really like to sleep, and I would be really grumpy. Okay. I could probably stream for about 12 if you gave me, some sleep breaks, but no.
Okay. Yes, Brent, to your question. Marvel 25, do you go to conventions, Emilee?
I'm going to be going to Brick Cascade, and I'm going to Brick Slopes in Utah. Brick Cascade, I'm going as an AFOL. Brick Slopes, I'll be going with the tray. Then I want to make one out east so I can see this guy, Rick, because it's a little bit closer to him.
You might be seeing me out west too.
Yeah, he might come out towards us. So we'll
Listen,
see.
I got to full screen myself for this because I got to get serious with everybody.
Oh, okay. This is dramatic.
Bricks Cascade is still almost 4 months away, but I have already heard of a tremendous number of incredible people that are planning on going. So I guess all I'm saying is if you're watching, you can either be one of those incredible, tremendous number of incredible people or not.
It's gonna be, my husband just wrote.
And
in
I'm
the
sorry
chat-
if you can't make it. If you can't make it,
if you can't.
will miss you.
My husband wrote in
Okay.
the chat and he said, hopefully you just need a break from the kids and not your husband. Watching my first live stream ever right now. He's never watched one before.
Jesus Kong says, when will we find out what the secret trip was about? I don't know that it's a secret. I haven't seen anything come out about it, so I just am not like sort of being forthcoming about what it is yet. But I guess I will talk about my last trip to California. I had the privilege of hosting a web series that's happening on Enthusiast Gaming, and it's called the Lego Technic First Class. What is it? It's oh shoot, you would think I would know it off the top of my head, but I have stream brain. It is first Enthusiast Gaming Lego Technic First Class, and I was able to host that show with a number of really talented gamers, and I had the express pleasure of representing Lego on that piece of content. So you can go find that on YouTube. Just type like Technic First Class and you'll find it. But I'll hold off for just a little bit longer on what the last trip I made was. Let's all, can we all answer this one? Favorite Lego pieces? Do you have a favorite Lego piece?
I do. Mine are the tree parts. These right here. This is my favorite Lego piece. Actually, both of these.
And that
Actually,
color is beautiful. That
all
bright light
three.
orange.
Any tree parts. Give me all the tree parts. They're on my pick-a-brick wall right now. I have 4 cups full of tree parts.
And while you guys are thinking about it, can we go until 10 after? I've got
Yep.
7:02 right now. Can we go till 10 past?
Sure. Brian,
cool.
Brian, you got this. Hang in there, buddy. You got to prepare for your 24-hour.
I know,
You look
right?
like
Yep.
You're fading a bit. You look like you're fading.
No, I'm just getting started. I'm good.
You're
I'm
just-
like,
gonna
I'm
be up all
thinking.
night tonight.
I'm
That's
kidding.
true. That's true. I got to think about my favorite part. I mean, I feel
Right.
like I had a better off the cuff answer, but I will say, for lack of a better answer, the ball joint, because you're able to pose in so many different ways. And I wish it came in different colors, but we all know we're not getting that. So at least we have that. I'll
Are
say
you
the ball
talking about the little one that's in black or the bigger one?
the larger one that started on Mixels.
Right.
So those ones,
Well,
that are in light
that's-
gray, and that's it.
That is the
little one. right?
little ones.
Oh no, there's a black one too. The
You're thinking about the
Technic
big
one.
ones that were on like the Technic buildable figures.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
okay.
Snot Bricks. Snot Bricks is probably one of my favorite parts.
Like, is that not a ball joint right here?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
That's-
yeah.
This is not what you're thinking of, though, because I got these little Bionicle guys because I found some ball joints in trans blue.
Ooh.
yeah. Those
A bunch of those at a trade-in store, whatever you want to call, like
Right.
right.
whatever.
The larger
way,
ball
great
joints do
part.
come in a lot of different colors, but it's those
The little,
it's those small ones like from Mixels that only come. I think one
Dark gray
one
and light
side of
gray.
it comes in light gray and dark gray, and then the other side only comes in
Light
light
gray, I
gray.
think.
But anyway, and even even the one that comes in both of those colors, one of them is like pretty rare.
The
Okay.
sideways one.
Yeah. All right. I will say my answer to that question is anything that I love the pieces that are sort of intended for crossing over from system to Technic. So the half Technic pin that has the stud, that I love that piece. What are some of the others? Just like a 2x6 Technic plate. I love Technic plates because they're great. I mean, you can do everything you can do with a regular plate, but you can do even more because you can like pass axles and hoses through them and different stuff like that. I really like that stuff. All right. Let me see if I can find another question. Jeff, I got to read Jeff McElwee's question to make sure it's appropriate. I'm just kidding.
it's PG. I read it and I like.
Oh, okay. Jeff, I'm poking fun at you, buddy. Emilee, if you could, what theme would you like to design?
Disney. I would do something Disney. Or something totally out of left field, like a crazy new castle.
Oh yeah.
Like a castle for like a modular castle. That would be really cool, I think.
Yeah, I always think like if I were to go work in Lego product design and they asked me like what theme do you want to design for? Because they asked that question. And I find it a really hard question to answer because, you know, I'm tempted to say like any of them, like I would literally do any of them, but
right.
I think they kind of, I don't know, that's kind of a cop-out answer, right? But like for me, it's like legitimately true because there are just so many cool things in every, like there's so much potential for there to be cool stuff in every theme.
Mm-hmm.
So then the other answer I would give is like, I want to build on I want to design on the team that's building something that nobody's ever heard of before. Like what's the next new thing? But then that seems a little pretentious, you know? So anyway. All right. Cool.
Is there something that no one has ever heard of in Lego? I mean, obviously there is, but like what like hasn't been done? I guess that's like.
I just mean like as far as like official Lego themes, like Monkey Kid, before they released Monkey Kid, like nobody would have suspected that would become a Lego theme. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm talking about. Rick, do you have a theme that you would most enjoy designing for?
Like an existing theme? Boy, I would like to work for the ideas line, taking a fan submission idea and changing it into a actual set.
Okay, cool.
Ideas is my favorite set. My favorite thing. Someone asked what my favorite theme was, and it's definitely Ideas. I love that it's a regular old person creating something magical. And I fangirled so hard when Ben Alder reached out. He sent me a message, and I was like, "Oh, have you seen the Winnie the Pooh set?" And it was his set. And I'm like talking to him like, "Oh, I see your Tigger set. Have you seen the Winnie the Pooh? It's really cute." And he's like, "Yeah, I have." And then I was like, I love you so much. And it got weird, and then he was fine.
We gotta have, I mean, like Brent Waller is in the live chat tonight. Jake Sadovich was in the live chat tonight. Maybe some other successful ideas designers. I gotta see if I can get Brent on here. I shouldn't be talking about him, you know, without him being here. But
he would. I read it in the chat. He said he could do the second.
Oh my gosh! All right, so maybe I'll reach out to Brent. Maybe Brent will be our guest on awesome. December 2nd. And I think my big question for him will be like, dude, Jerry Seinfeld went on Jimmy Fallon dressed as the Jerry Seinfeld Lego figure, and like that happened because of you, right? Like
yes,
that blows my mind. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He said Winnie the Pooh set is so good, and I'm not even into the Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
It was so beautiful.
Well, I see a lot of other questions. I personally need to get going, so we're gonna call it a night. You're always welcome to call the number if you wanna call the number and leave your where is it? There it is. If you want to call the number and leave a voicemail, and we can play that and answer your questions in future episodes of Bricktorious Live. You're always welcome to shoot me an email at boone@boonebuilds.com. I do the best I can to get to every message that is sent to me there. And I gotta say, I'm gonna start playing the song. And Emilee, thank you so much for being our guest of honor tonight. You're just incredible. I wish we could spend another hour together, but I'll see you. Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you on the 24-hour, right?
Yeah. Brian told me that I would be there, so I'm going to do it.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, Brian, you did.
Well, everybody, don't forget, if you want to find Emilee's Instagram, her YouTube channel, or that great website where you can order the tray, You can find those links in the description of this video. You can also find Rick's YouTube channel and Brian's YouTube channel in links in the video description. If you like this kind of video and you don't want to miss them in the future and you want to get those notifications, please subscribe to Boone Builds and hit the bell icon. You are all incredible. This is such a pleasure for me every time we do this. John, Spot the Magic Ninja, Brick Snaps, Cody O, Brent Waller, Brickham's Den, Luke Moody, Soggy Waffles, Bazoom, Brick and Brood, Brickaroo Bonsai was here. I remember seeing, who else was here? Dave Morgan was with us. Jacob was with us. Marvel Kid 25, Moto, Sheldon was here. Brick Huntress was chatting with us.
Did you get
We had Adam and Kelly Bartlett. Not Adam and Kelly Bartlett, but we had Adam. Adam Herendine was here. Kelly Bartlett was here. The Brick Cove. You're all so awesome. Thank you so much for watching tonight. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you, Rick, for joining us. Thank you, Brian, for being here.
Thank you.
And everybody, until next time, go build.